Kognition is a cloud-based, artificially intelligent platform for finding and organizing information. This beta demo version has been set up to allow you to find answers to questions that you might have while using LiveCode. Here's how it works. We've connected the Kognition cloud to all of the various different forms of information that are available about LiveCode. So you can see there's 306,000 documents here. Those consist of the LiveCode dictionary, which you can see organized in alphabetical order here. You can go through and view the individual documents. If I open this one up, for example, you can see the preview display of it there. We also have all of the forum posts. So the cloud continuously imports new posts. This is right up to date. You can see these most recent posts are just 2 hours old. The lessons, so all the lessons that we've done over the years on the website. And as well as opening these in the preview inside Kognition, we can also double click on them if we want to open them inside the system preview. The LiveCode use list, again right up to date. These last posts are just 6 minutes old, so I can take one of these posts and again preview it here, or choose to go and view it in my mail client just by double clicking. And we also have the user guide entries all in the one place. So let's say that I'm coding away and I have a question about MySQL security, for example. Just pop that into the search box. Now this box at the top is Kognition's artificial intelligence search, which means that the search term doesn't necessarily have to appear in the document. It usually will, but it doesn't always have to. So here we have a whole bunch of, it looks like forum posts from the icons there. So trouble connecting to remote SQL. You can see somebody trying to use the SSL protocol, comes up with a whole thread on the subject. Lots of other individual forum posts that look like they might be relevant as well. Another way to find information is to start with one of these discoveries. Let's say that I'm reading the use list, and there's a conversation here about converting dates to seconds. So can open this up and just see what that's about. So I wonder if anybody else has ever had a conversation that's similar to that over the years. It might have some more information. So I held down Shift just to select all three of those and choose View All Related Documents. And so now it's using all three, the contents of all three emails, as the basis for an artificial intelligence search across everything, not just the mailing list, but also the forums and the user guide, anything that might be relevant. And so here we can see somebody converting dates in Excel, somebody trying to work with a future date. So again, we have a number of very relevant looking results. I can also view this little summary, which just gives me a handy little idea of what's in each one of these, which saves me necessarily having to go through and actually read the entire content. In addition to the artificial intelligence search and viewing related documents, we can also filter. So a good example of this would be in the dictionary. I search for mouse click, for example, here, and just do a quick filter on that. I have all the dictionary entries that contain that term. So let's say that having looked at these, I'm interested in these last four. So I'll take all four of these documents and view all related documents. Now I have a number of other dictionary entries that are relevant. So click H, click V, click lock, click line. So those all look very relevant, but I also have a forum post here. Somebody who's trying to prevent the mouse click. If I open that up, it looks like it's got something to do with flush events, which is of course a very useful function to use with the mouse click. So it's worth just noting that this filter box, which is at the top of each one of these columns, is an exact text search. It's not artificially intelligent, so it just looks for the term inside document. Whereas this is the AI search up here. So you can start with a broader search and then use this to refine your search further. The other thing it's just worth pointing out is, let's say that I have a handful of really relevant results at the top here. And I want to be kept up to date because there's maybe an ongoing discussion, or I want to know if somebody else says anything about it. can create my own saved discovery here. So I'm just going to create a new one here on my SQL security. And I will take, let's just say that I've looked through these documents. And these are the really relevant ones to my search. I'll take them and I'll just put them into this saved discovery here. So now I have the documents that I saved. And I have this toggle at the top, which I can turn on, which says use these documents as the basis for a search for this particular saved discovery. So if I turn that on, we'll search the entire collection for everything related to those half a dozen or so documents that I saved. And at the moment, those results are sorted by the terms that are most similar. So you can see the similarities here. But if, for example, instead of being concerned by just the most relevant results, I want to get the most recent results, I could change this to being sorted by import date. And now whenever there's a new forum post or mailing list entry that's in any way relevant to my original question, it will appear in this list, and this list will just continuously be kept up to date. So I hope that you enjoy using Kognition and that you find it genuinely useful and helpful to find answers when you have questions about scripting and using LiveCode. And we very much look forward to getting your feedback. Thanks very much.